Welcome to the Offsides podcast. Today we have some very interesting topics, and let's get right into our unofficial sponsor. It is the Mud Puddle.
Bwah, bwah, bwah. What a great place to take your kids. The Mud Puddle, Premier Austin Skating. Psych. Yeah, we've had 2 weeks off here, All-Star break, if you want to call it that. Ryan, what have you been doing over this little 2 weeks?
The past 2 weeks, I've been playing hockey basically the whole time. I've had 4 games and just doing school, man. It's really low key, keeping it casual.
Did you win any of those games?
We went 1-3. We won in a shootout for our first win of the season.
Dope.
Yeah, 1-12 on the season, baby.
Yeah, our team's not any better. I think we're like 2-25, but whatever, we party.
Yeah.
So I've just not drinking. Made a New Year's resolution or whatever they call it. It sucks, man. It's not fun. And then working out as well. What the hell? I don't know how these people do this every day, but whatever, trying it.
Yeah, that's crazy. My parents have been sober for what, 30 years now? So you got 3 weeks, buddy.
4,000 years.
You got 3 weeks, buddy.
I'm not trying to be sober for that long. I'm just trying to take a break.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, all right. So instead of starting off with hockey, do you want to just get right into our main man, Esson, what he's been up to for us?
Yeah, since we talked last, I mean, Esson's been doing some. I don't know how he has time in the day to do these things, but Esson has started a few new foundations in our honor. The Offsides podcast, if you didn't hear correct before. So the first thing that he did was he did this new animal rescue center. It's for offsides dogs. Any dog that just feels a little offsides, you just take them there. It's a beautiful place. We can get them to a home with more cool people to live with. Sponsored by Live on Location, a former podcast. I think it's dead now. Next thing up, he did a local Austin library promotion. It's actually a new book that we're coming out with. We're all three going to work on it together. It's called "Are You an Offside Kid? If yes, get in the van." So he's got a lot of huge effort going on in these things. Last one he's got is the Offsides Retirement Home Initiative. He's taking old people with me as well. We're teaching them how to take 1Ts off a 360 bridge here in Austin. Pretty cool. And then next summer, we're shooting to a field trip to the Grand Canyon because everyone knows I took a 1T off there. No big deal. But we're going to get all these old people out there, break a few hips, get a few 1Ts off the Grand Canyon, hopefully in the next few years.
Ah, that'll be really interesting. Thank you, Esson. So, I don't. I thought we should start with that. It'll be more
I think it's
interesting.
everyone's favorite thing. I think Esson gets a kick out of it. I know he's listening now. What are you up to, Esson, you sneaky snake?
Yeah, no, I just felt like it would be a better idea to just start with what the viewers want to listen to instead of the boring old hockey topics that everyone
Yeah, I don't give a
listens to.
shit about anything else we
Yeah,
talk about.
yeah, exactly. So, in our time off, we had the All-Star break, and the only things that really were interesting were Pasternak winning the accuracy shooting in what is it, 11.03.
11.3.
Oh yeah,
I think it was
11.309
he was
seconds.
5 out of 7. I want to. That's just for mine. It might have been 5 out of 8, but 11
Yeah,
seconds to get 5 off, not bad.
yeah, that's really crazy. And then Crosby winning the MVP for the second time in San Jose, once for the Stanley Cup, second for the All-Star game. He won a 2019 Passport Elite, I believe. This is what it looks like. It's actually a pretty nice
Yeah,
car.
beautiful car, but there's no fucking way that guy is driving that. He's rocking around in some
Maserati.
unreal Maserati or
Yeah.
Ferrari. There's not a chance he just sent that to some kid.
Yeah, no, he probably gave it to one of the young guns on the team. Most likely.
Yeah, send it my way, Cross.
Yeah. Um, so after, or what else happened during this past week? The Leafs made a trade with the LA Kings. Jake Muzzin to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Carl Gunderson, who was the 57th overall pick in 2016, and Sean Dursey was the 52nd pick in 2018, and a 2019 first round pick.
I think it's good for Toronto. They get a little back end push. I like Muzzin. He's all around good player. But yeah, they've been booing Gardner up there, so I
No, they've
guess they
been
got to bring some
well,
blood in.
they've been booing Ron Hainsey because he's not a top pairing defenseman.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Yeah, he's 37 years old playing top pairing defenseman. We'll see how it goes. Um,
But I think the craziest thing was this Kendall Coyne going 14.35 in the fastest skater. McDavid, who won it, had 13.38. And yeah, that's sick. Girl gets to go in the competition. And I heard today what the whole thing was. Nathan McKinnon couldn't go. So the Avalanche asked her to step in for them. I don't know if they would have paid her if she would have won it. I'm sure they would have got something like that other chick. She won the accuracy for passing, and she got 25K from CCM, which is awesome because she was demonstrating the drill. Let's be just
yeah,
fair. She was demonstrating it and had the best time. So she wasn't technically in the thing, but
yeah,
Kendall
that's
Coyne, fast as fuck.
yeah. And then was it
What
yesterday?
about her husband, man?
Oh,
What
you
about
you want
her
me to go? You
husband?
want me to go straight to the husband? All right. So
Yes.
so she uh Kendall Coyne is married to Michael Schofield, who is a offensive lineman for the Los Angeles Chargers, I believe. He won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos back when Peyton Manning was there. But I'm gonna give you a little height and weight ratio here. Kendall is 5'2", 125 pounds, and Michael is 6'6", 310. And as you can see in this picture, he is picking her up very easily,
Yeah.
very
Kit
easily.
Kat bar.
Yes,
She's tiny compared to him.
very tiny.
That's just insane.
I
They've
mean,
had 17 broken beds in the last 1 year.
yeah. Like, all right, not to be like crude or sexual about this, but like, how does that work?
That is insane.
It's a question.
Rhino with a warthog. See?
Man, I don't even know how that works, man. I couldn't tell you. All right, and then yesterday, I believe it was when Kendall was actually commentating a NHL game with Pierre Maguire,
The most
and
awkward fucking dude in the world.
it was at ice level she was with. There was a couple times throughout the game where Pierre was said some things that are just very, very cringeworthy. The first one was Pierre pointing which direction the Lightning and the Penguins are coming out, on which side they're going to be on. If I was Kendall at the time, I would have been like, wow, I would have never guessed that the team with the little lightning bolt were called the Lightning, and the team with the penguin on the jersey was called the Penguins. Would have never guessed.
Yeah, like this is a shit show, man. He's just been a weird guy for so long. It's cringeworthy. So I don't know how they keep him around, but he's got 2 Stanley Cup rings. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. And then the second one is just awkward. Um, they were talking about the game. Or Pierre brings up that this game is like Canada versus U.S. in the gold medal game, and Kendall replies with, "Except I'm wearing a cage." And Pierre, I don't know why he said this or even how it came to mind. He said, "I'll be your cage tonight." How's that?
Yeah, I'll be your cage. Yeah, on your face. Like what is like? What are you talking about, Pierre?
Like, I don't even know. And there was a video I saw on Instagram. I could probably find it again, but I didn't have time to do it. But there, after she finished her fastest skater lap, there was like a video of like Pierre like grabbing her by the waist and her turning around with like, "What the fuck are you doing, eyes?"
Dude, keep your hands off. Gross. Hey, weird thing just popped up on my Facebook. The Dallas Mavericks, are getting Porzingis. That's sick.
Really? What?
Yeah, it just popped up on my phone. They agreed to a deal to acquire Porzingis.
No
I don't
way.
even know if Dallas is in a playoff spot, but yeah.
Hold up, hold up. I'm looking this
Out
up
of
right now.
nowhere, live on the show. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Knicks trade Kristaps Porzingis to the what? Along with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Courtney Lee. Um, New York is reportedly receiving second-year point guard Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, and Wesley Matthews, as well as a future first-round pick. That is fucking crazy.
I'd be
What?
down to go watch a game now. I was always trying to get LeBron to San Antonio, but I'd drive up
What?
to Dallas for that.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Holy shit.
breaking news live on location.
Yeah, breaking news live on location. All
Oh,
right.
sorry, offsides, offsides, offsides.
I'm sorry. Well, hey, 21 episodes, buddy. 21 episodes.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. All right. Next topic is going to be Antoine Vermette retiring after 14 NHL seasons. He played 5 with Ottawa, 4 with Columbus, 3 with Phoenix/Arizona, 2 with Anaheim, 1 year with Chicago. He had 515 points in 1,046 games. He had 228 goals, 31 of those being game-winning goals, and he has one Stanley Cup ring with the Chicago Blackhawks. I don't know.
It's unreal career. You say 14 years. Was he face-off guy, right? Always
Yeah,
winning them back.
yeah. Third line center. Played second line here and there. He's a good, reliable face-off guy. I don't know. I'd say that's a successful career. 500 points, 1,000 games played, Stanley Cup.
Yeah, 1,000 games is nuts. I mean, if I could just get one, I'd die. But that's 1,000 games. Good on you, bud.
Yeah. And then, what else do we have today? We have this funny GIF of Trent Frederick's parents failing at a high five after his son beat the crap out of Tanev on Winnipeg.
Yeah, so Frederick was his first game in Boston, goes out there. Cool little story was that he, 12 years ago or something, he got a signature with David Backus as a kid. Now he's playing on his line in Boston, so gets a little scrum and just beats the piss out of Tanev. His parents were fired up in the crowd. Missed the high five, but whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. And I don't know. We got the interesting statistic of the day brought to you by the stat sheet known as Coach Ryan. Um, the Brad Marchand has the most shorthanded goals out of any active player, and here's a list. Marchand has 23, Matt Cullen with 21, Canet's 20, Eric Stahl 19, Grabner, Franz Nielsen, Cogliano 19, and then it keeps going. But
Yeah, I mean, you throw a talented guy out there that can block some shots and take off. I mean, you can get some, but that's unreal for him. I mean, probably kept Boston in playoff contention with all those.
yeah, exactly. It's pretty crazy though. And then we just have one off topic left. We got Lyft and
Yeah.
Uber.
Woo, what a great job. So, as many may know, I'm banned from the Mud Puddle. That's why they are our sponsor. But now I'm doing Lyft and Uber just to make a little cha-ching on the side. Ryan, you have any crazy stories about Uber or Lyft drivers or just being in one?
I mean, when I was in Boston last year, I took Ubers and Lyfts to work every day, and like to save money, they had like the Uber carpool or the what is
Yeah,
it?
Uber pool.
It's Uber pool, but it's like the one where like you have like walking distance as well. I forget what that one's
What
called.
the fuck?
Or like I don't know. They had it in Mass, but like so like you would have to like walk a little bit, and then they'd pick you up and they would drive you to like the end of the street, and then they would drop you off, and you just walk the rest of the way instead of dropping you off right at your location to save like a couple extra bucks here and there. But it was like snowing. It was like -2 degrees, and I had to go to work. And the guy picks me up at my dorm, and he drives me and he drops me off at the end of the street, and it's like 0.3 miles to the rink. I mean, but it's like -2 degrees, and I'm like, can't you just drop me off? It's like really cold out. And he's just like, no, you pick this one. You have to get out now. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, buddy. You don't have to be a dick about it.
Fuck, I must be the coolest driver there is then.
Yeah.
I'm rolling around letting people rip their jewels. Wah, wah. Yeah, I have a similar story that I was trying to be the cool guy with the drive. I drove a guy up to Austin that was telling me he was a lawyer the whole drive, and he was bragging about, oh yeah, man, big money, cool, cool. So we get to his buddy's place. He's like, hey, I'm too fucked up. I can't figure out how to do the new location. Could you drop me off at my girl's place? I'm like, yeah, I'll do you a solid. It's my last drive. I'll take you to girl's place. It was 10 minutes away. And he's like, hey, sorry, can we stop at another spot? I got to pick up my Viagra for my buddy. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me right now? Like, I'm taking you on a joyride. So, anyways, I get him to his girl's house, big lawyer talk, the whole 9 yards, helping the guy out. No tip. What a cool guy. Yeah, I'm going to find you, Lawyer Rick. That's what I'm going to call him. And then I had a girl throw up in my car the other day. That was pretty cool. Smart guy me goes and gets trash bags, and she threw up in the trash bag instead of in my car. But I should have just let her throw up and got that 250 charge going.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Car did smell like throw up though. I was like spraying it down for breeze and shit, trying to cover it up. Like, oh, nothing happened in here. And then I had another group that I picked up, and man, like the whole car reeked like bud. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I just picked up someone with a pound of something in my car. Did not talk the whole time, which is another frustrating thing about doing that drive is when you're driving somebody and they just look at their phone. If they're shit faced, I get it. But if you're there and I'm like, hey, what's up? How was your night? Like, meh. And they just look at their phone, I'm like, dude, I want to fucking get this guy out of my car.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, so good money though. I'll give them that. It's not bad. A little wear and tear on the truck, I guess, but fuck it. Money's money.
Yeah. And then what? We have our shout outs and then we're fucking out of here?
That is correct. So I got two shout outs. I got one for Connor Plamalamalamaondon. He's been coming to Lake Tahoe camp a bunch. I'm sure he's listening. Shout out to you. Keep working on that one, T. And then our other guy is Hubel, Brandon Parra. What up, dude? How's that warehouse life, bro? We're gonna make a trip out there. Maybe we'll do a live on location offsides podcast, and we'll go out there and meet with Brandon and get some stories out of him.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. My one shout out is to my upstairs people above me for constantly having sex
Yeah. Whack, 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 whack.
every night for 30 minutes plus. Swear to God,
There-
can't sleep at night.
Damn. We got some breeders up there, bro.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I bet it's like three midgets just jumping on a bed.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
All right. Well, Esson, we got so coming for you. We've got I think I have 3 notebooks full already. All this work he's been doing for us. Big shout out at the end for you. Miss you, bud.
Oh, dude. Honestly, we should do 21st episode, full episode of
Yeah.
Esson.
All right, we're doing it.
Full episode of Esson.
Put it on the books.
Hour long special. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We are the Offside Podcast. Coach Ryan, peace out.
Coach Kyle, goodbye forever.